ServiceNation is a campaign for a new America, an America where citizens come together to take responsibility for this nation's future. Please welcome to the stage ServiceNation convener and Be the Change CEO and founder, Mr. Alan Amir Ali Khazei.
Wow. This is an incredible turnout early in the morning here on this incredible day. And the energy in this room is just amazing. It makes me realize that we can become a service nation. And we are so fortunate that our new president is deeply committed to dramatically expanding the number of Americans in national and community service. We have a champion in the White House. But the first thing I need to know is, who decided that I would speak after Martin Luther King III on Martin Luther King Day? We have to talk about that. We were so honored to have Martin Luther King III with us on this extraordinary day, and we commemorate his father's incredible legacy, whose life was dedicated to promoting liberty, equality, and justice for all of us. Martin Luther King Jr. is a patron saint of the service movement. As his son just reminded us, he often said, everyone can be great because everyone can serve. And we are so honored that Martin Luther King III and Realizing the Dream are a key partner and a key leader in the ServiceNation Coalition. On behalf of the more than 120 national organizations that have come together in this coalition, and the convening organizations, Be the Change, City Year, Civic Enterprises, and Points of Light, it's my honor to welcome you all to this breakfast. I want to thank Principal Raman Branch for opening up this wonderful school, a New Leaders for New Schools principal. I'd like to thank Laisha Ward and Target for your tremendous support not only of this breakfast, but of the service movement as a whole. I'd like to thank everyone here from the Corporation for National and Community Service and the great leadership you provide. I want to thank MTV for sponsoring with us the Youth Ball tomorrow night and broadcasting it. And congratulations to Gerald Jimenez from Citizen Schools, who won the Case Foundation Change Begins With Me campaign. We're also excited to have greetings from our new First Lady, the extraordinary Michelle Obama. There's a letter from her on your table. I just want to read an excerpt from it. Dear ServiceNation leaders, it seems just like yesterday that we were in Denver announcing our partnership. I'm so grateful for your continued leadership on the issue that remains closest to my heart. Community service and active citizenship have been cornerstones of the Obama campaign. They will now become the cause of this presidency. We could not have a stronger champion. And representing the Obama administration here today, we are so grateful to have our new Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan, with us. Arne, you have been a tremendous champion of the service movement in Chicago, and we are so blessed to have you leading the effort to provide education to all of our children. And thank you also to Rick Stengel and Maria Shriver, the extraordinary First Lady of California, for joining us here today. You know, we have so many special guests here today, I could spend all morning acknowledging all of you. But don't worry, I won't do that. But there is one person I have to reference, the elder of our tribe, the greatest champion for national and community service in our country, Senator Harris Wofford. We gather today at the most opportune moment for the cause of national and community service in our country since Franklin Roosevelt launched the CCC during the Great Depression. We have more citizen leadership than ever before, thanks to all of you and the millions you represent through the ServiceNation Coalition. And your dedication has brought us to this moment. But our work is not done. It's just beginning. We all must double down now and seize this moment. Otherwise, it may pass us by. ServiceNation is committed to an America where doing national and community service from kindergarten all the way through the retired years becomes a common expectation and an opportunity for all of us as a way to unleash citizen energy and citizen power to solve our most pressing problems. The first major objective in reaching this America is to work with our new First Family and strong bipartisan leadership in Congress. Senators Ted Kennedy and Orrin Hatch, Congresspeople George Miller, John Lewis, and Doris Matsui, who we are honored to have us join us today, to pass and fund new national service legislation in the first 100 days that will fulfill President-elect Obama's promise to grow national service from $75,000 a year to $250,000 a year and make it possible for millions more to volunteer. That is our focus. This new legislation builds upon the bipartisan leadership of the past 3 presidents who created Points of Light, AmeriCorps, and the Freedom Corps. But even with the support of our new president and bipartisan congressional leaders, this legislation won't happen unless all of us do everything we can to make it happen. Our goal should be nothing less than to engage all 435 members of the House, all 100 senators, everyone throughout the Obama administration, and the American people at large in knowing the importance of this legislation and the importance of this service movement, because we are ready to serve. Service organizations across America are reporting record applicants. National service is a force multiplier. Last year, the 75,000 people in AmeriCorps engaged 1.7 million volunteers meeting critical needs in our country, especially with the economic crisis threatening our social safety net. We cannot afford to turn people away who want to serve. There have been other times when we have tried to capture the spirit of rugged idealism that founded this country and has built it every step of the way, only to let the moment slip away. President Kennedy originally envisioned 100,000 people a year in the Peace Corps. Imagine that. And yet we only have 7,500 today. We need to achieve that vision. As we inaugurate another inspiring leader half a century later, we need to fulfill our promise. For national service is a statement about the kind of country we are and hope to be. It speaks to our aspirations to unite, to create, to achieve great things together. It's about realizing the America we love. So we need to seize this moment. We need to take the inspiration, the energy, the idealism we all feel in this room and have it reverberate throughout the halls of power in Washington and all across our country. And with your leadership and your help and your dedication, we will realize our dream of a true service nation. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, Alan.